Well, I guess what I was saying is that I don't think we needed a new law to make fraud illegal. Fraud has always been illegal. It's one of the oldest laws on the books or not on the books, as the case may be. In fact, it goes back, of course, to the common law, as we all know. What the response to the Enron and other scandals of the recent boom was to pass a law called Sarbanes-Oxley, which regulates business very heavily. I'm not sure that it will have any more deterrent effect against corporate crime than plain old fraud laws do. But I'm afraid that it will have the effect of making it much harder to do business in many ways, and may even threaten the system of shareholder capitalism in the United States, which I think would be a great shame. Well, there's no doubt that some people are out of control, and that's true when you look at any kind of crime. I don't think corporate crime is in any way unique. I think the way to deal with that is to have sufficient laws on the books to deter bad behavior, and we've certainly seen that all the prosecutions that have happened after the Enron and other scandals have largely been done under laws that have been on the books for a long time, and we've been seeing sentences come down in the 10 to 25-year range. That's very stiff. I mean, that's stiffer than people get for certain kinds of rape and murder. I think that's a big deterrent. Well, my view is that politics tends to be much more liable to corruption than business does, because business has the harsh discipline of the market generally working again, to keep it in line, whereas politics in the United States, particularly in the age of gerrymandered seats, most of the seats in our legislature are safe seats. There's really not a lot of voter deterrent to bad behavior, and we've seen that in recent years, especially with the earmarking debate and with other kinds of what I would think is corrupt behavior. That's a good question. I don't know that I'm necessarily pessimistic about prospects for engagement in politics. We've had lots of great changes in the mediums by which information can be conveyed, and I think that has had largely a positive effect on politics over the last decade or two. You've had the rise of talk radio, you've had cable news, you have the internet now. I think these are all things that help people to engage with their government, and I think these are means through which perhaps some change can be effected in Washington, despite the problems that we see that arise out of too many politicians having safe seats.